You want to be a part of the video? Huh? You want to say hi? Say hi. Hi. She needs a bath. So it's week 3 here at Utopia, and I feel like I have learned so much. I feel like I tried to get a refreshing drink of water and got the water hose. So I've been trying to retain and absorb and study and learn as much as I can, as fast as I can, and I feel like I'm finally in a routine and habit enough to start sharing what I am learning here. Today was a little bit of a shorter day, so I'm actually able to sit down in front of the camera and get some stuff out there for you all. But I want to start by saying I have been so blessed to just share my journey with you. If you haven't seen my videos on YouTube or watched the lives on Facebook and Instagram, it's all out there. I've shared every step of the way from diagnosis to chemotherapy to shaving my head to going through the highs and the lows of emotional ups and downs while walking faith and trusting God. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse, and I'm not looking to cure you. So let's just get that out there. I am going to tell you your number one answer and hope is Jesus Christ, and He is the ultimate healer. And I will always say that your health and healing mentally, emotionally, physically, all of the things are going to be found in the Word of God. They're going to be rooted on the Word of God. And from there, we have a responsibility to maintain our healing and to steward our healing. I truly believe that God created us as, a partnership. And when we see miracles happen, so many times I see people actually obtain a miracle and then lose the miracle and then blame God or say, well, maybe I never got healed in the first place. Maybe it was just me making things up in my head. And there's others who I have seen actually have scans to prove the healing in front of their eyes, in front of their doctors, and then later get re-diagnosed with cancer. And they're like, well, why would God heal me just to give it back to me? The first thing I want to go ahead and address is God does not give cancer. He does not give disease. In order to do that, He would be a liar, because His word says He's the healer. His word says He paid the price on the cross. His word says that healing is the children's bread. I can go into one scripture after another right now, but I'm not going to for time's sake. And so in order to make you sick, He would have to break His promise in His word. And so I believe sickness comes because we live in a fallen world. Sickness comes because we make wrong decisions. We don't take care of our body. We don't take care of our emotional trauma. We don't take care of ourselves, our temple, and we put ourselves last and everybody else first until it's too late and we get a diagnosis like this. And so I believe God is a healer, and we've seen miracles through my testimony, and I have been told I am cancer-free, and now I want to maintain that healing because I've seen so many times people go right back to the lifestyle they lived before they got their miracle, and they think, well, I got a miracle. I can just go right back to however I want to live and start eating what they want, doing what they want, start, ignoring their emotional trauma over and over. Sorry, there's a fly that keeps flying around my head. And because they're not taking care of diet, not taking care of their emotions, not taking care of their spiritual walk, they see disease creep back in. And it's not that the miracle didn't happen. It's that we didn't make the right choices to maintain the miracle. And so that's what I want to do. I want to teach you how to do that as I am learning. We're going to learn together. And so, like I said, I have learned so much. I've been through so many protocols already. We're going to go through all the nitty gritty: liver detoxes, coffee enemas, supplements. We're going to go through all of the other treatments that I'm going through at this treatment facility, how you can get your hands on it in your area, what to research, what to ask doctors. We're going to go through a lot of stuff together, recipes, all of the things. But I want to start with diet, because that's a big deal, and that's 50% of the work right there. So I want to start by saying I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I had stage 1B invasive ductal carcinoma, and it was estrogen and progesterone positive and HER2 negative. I had a lumpectomy with 6 lymph nodes removed in my armpit, and I went through 16 rounds of ACT chemotherapy and 9 months of Zoladex, which is medically induced menopause that they put you in. And I turned down radiation and I turned down hormone therapy because I saw God do way too many miracles. I follow my peace, and I didn't have peace about it. And I felt like, honestly, the cancer industry, the oncologists and all the people, big pharma, I feel like they over-treat. And I felt like I was, being over-treated with the things that they wanted to do. And so I decided to maintain my healing and stay in remission by doing it the God way, the natural way. I say the God way because that's what God told me to do. And I also believe that He gave us everything we need to heal in this planet and on this earth, and with plants and herbs and all of the things. So that's what I'm learning to do. So if you're looking for alternative healing, if you're looking for just maintaining a healthy body, this is the place to come to right now as we learn together. But I want to just suggest a couple books. These are the books I'm studying. These are the books that I'm getting a lot of info from. Heal Breast Cancer Naturally, The 7 Essential Steps to Beating Breast Cancer. And it is by Dr. V. And she has a Facebook group, she has an Instagram, she has a podcast, a website. She has so many things on there. But just to give you a couple of her points, 7 healing points to ponder when it came to food. This is the things that I have learned, especially obtaining to breast cancer. Number 1, I can starve the cancer and nourish my body with food choices. It is absolutely possible to heal your body. Cancer cannot live in a healthy body. So if you heal the body, you kill the cancer. And so you can starve the cancer by nourishing your body correctly. Number 2, sugar of any kind feeds cancer. Cancer loves acidic food and thrives in an acidic environment. So sugar is a no-no, despite what your oncologist said, despite what your chemotherapy snack bar looked like. For me, I literally asked my oncologist the moment he diagnosed me. I said, what do I need to cut out of my diet? Do I need to cut sugar and coffee out? Because I know coffee is highly acidic and I drink like 5 to 6 cups a day. And do I need to cut sugar out? Because I've always been told cancer loves sugar. And his answer was, eat all the sugar you want in moderation, drink all the coffee you want. It's all a myth. And my chemotherapy was full of a snack bar, full of every chocolate bar you could want, every soda you could want, every Debbie snack you could want, all of the sugary treats. And my dog is scratching the couch, so if that's what you hear, I'm sorry. And we sat there and did chemo while we ate a ton of sugar. And then come to find out, as I am studying healing your body, PET scans actually detect sugar. So the solution they inject you with is a sugar solution. And cancer cells are the first cells in your body to gobble up that sugar solution because they love sugar. And so when they put you in the scan, it will detect those areas. Yet, eat all the sugar you want, come to chemo, we're gonna give you all the sugar you want. It doesn't hurt cancer. And it doesn't make sense. It's no logical sense. So stay away from sugar of all kind. The third one is commercial dairy products have growth hormones that lead to various cancers. My cancer was estrogen positive. Soy and dairy and stuff like that has estrogen receptors. So they have me off of dairy. The only dairy I'm allowed to have is cottage cheese for a recipe I'm going to share with y'all that has been put together as a formula by a scientist that is proven to kill cancer cells and oxygenate your cells, and I'll talk about all that stuff later. But that's the only dairy that I'm allowed to have. I can't have soy products and I cannot have dairy. So number 4, tap and bottled water has hundreds of cancer-causing chemicals in it. One of the things that they're telling us here is to drink alkaline based water or spring water. For me and my family, we are a We are a Evian family, so we already drink spring water, Evian, but now I am also drinking alkaline water. And I actually make my own alkaline water too with spring water, and then I've got packets from Young Living that's alkaline packets. I'll share that all with you, and I put that in there, and it just helps your body maintain a level of an alkaline environment so that your body can thrive and cancer can die. Cancer loves an acidic environment, so we're trying to get rid of that as much as we can. Number 5, cruciferous vegetables supply strong detoxification nutrients that help metabolize estrogen. So the more cruciferous vegetables that you eat, broccoli, cauliflower, those kind of things, they actually metabolize the bad estrogen, the dirty estrogen, if you're estrogen positive, and help you get rid of those cancer building agents in your body. Number 6, an apple and 2 lemons a day may keep the oncologist away. I always juice 2 green apples and a lemon in my green juice every morning. And she actually gives you actual stats on how that is and why that is. So go read the book. And number 6, blending and juicing are an excellent way to increase your raw vegetable intake. So 80% of your diet should be raw and 20% should be cooked. And that's really hard to do if you're not juicing, because you're going to be eating big bowls of constant raw vegetables. And so they have me juicing 2 times a day. I drink, she just knocked a pillow off the couch. I drink 2 8-ounce glasses of raw cold pressed juice a day. I do green juice, and sometimes I'll add a beet into it to give me some extra energy. But I just wanted to share this book. It's got tons of information, herbs, environment, it's got food, it's got everything. This is like the breast cancer Bible, okay? Get it. Also, this one right here, how I beat stage 4 cancer, and it's called The Truth About God's Pharmacy. This woman, Maggie, actually got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, and instead of praying for God to heal her, she prayed for God to give her wisdom to heal herself. So she started using plants and herbs and all of the things and food to heal her body. God gave her wisdom. She was told that her cancer is gone. She wrote a book and she's thriving, and this is an incredible book about food. So go get those 2 books. Those are what I'm studying, but I wanted to read for you some of the things that I am doing here in my protocol. So they want me on an alkaline, they call it, let's see here, because I've got my thing here. I want to be able to give you all of the right information. It's a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet. It allows some dairy and eggs, although I don't do the eggs. And if you do the eggs, you have to eat 3 times more green vegetables to cut the acid in 1 egg. So I typically don't eat the egg because I don't feel like eating the extra grains because I'm already eating so many. But they allow some dairy, eggs, and organic food. We are able to have wild-caught fish, and I'm going to go over that in a minute. And we're able to have the occasional organic, antibiotic, hormone-free chicken. And if you do chicken, because it's acidic, you have to cut it with 3 times more heavy greens like spinach, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, all of those things to cut the acid in the chicken. So no red meat, no pork, that's all highly acidic. We cut out dairy, and they say here it's a lacto-ovo vegetarian diet. Others say kind of pescatarian. I don't know what the exact phrasing would be, but I use no animal products other than my cottage cheese every day for my Budwig recipe, and no red meats at all. So we want to build our alkaline environment, and that's where cancer thrives, is in acidic environment. So when we build an alkaline environment, we see that cancer cannot thrive there. And so the body requires to stay at a pH of 7.4 to survive. And so alkaline is lots of fruits, it's lots of vegetables. And when I say lots of fruits, you want to stay with the lower sugar fruits, which we're going to go over in a minute. So your berries and stuff like that. I do blueberries. They're huge antioxidants. They're huge on antioxidants and huge on fighting cancer. So I do blueberries every day. I do strawberries. We stay away from the peaches and the watermelon and the bananas, that kind of stuff. But so fruits and vegetables are a must, and they go along with the Budwig recipe, which I'm going to talk about for you guys and actually show you how to do that and the benefits of that. And the Budwig recipe and this diet actually helps attack cancer cells quickly. So like I said, everything needs to be organic. I actually did a grocery haul for you guys yesterday, and I'm going to post that later on this week. And I mentioned the pesticides that you consume. So every year, if you do not buy organic, you are consuming 3 pounds of pesticides on your produce. And so you want to be as organic as you possibly can be, because all of those pesticides and chemicals can lead to disease in your body, and you obviously don't want that. So the purpose of this lacto-avo vegetarian diet is to cleanse the body through the ingestion of high fiber while simultaneously increasing nutritional intake and creating the necessary alkaline atmosphere so that the total healing can take place in your body. So there's lots of tips. Go ahead and grab a piece of paper and write them down. You should buy organic foods. Number one, you should make sure all your fruits and all of your vegetables are thoroughly cleaned, whether you do that by soaking it in white vinegar, whether you do that by grabbing you veggie soak with Young Living essential oils like I do. However you do that, you need to clean it because it's got bugs in it. If it's organic, it's still's got bugs in it. You need to get all that out, especially if you're not buying organic. You want to get all of the junk off of it that it's been sprayed with. Juices need to be fresh and juiced by you. If you grab juices from Walmart and different places like that, they can have 0 vitamin intake in them. They've sat on the shelf for however long, and your goal is to drink at least 8 ounces of juice from green vegetables, and 8 ounces of juice from colored vegetables a day. So you need to juice them so you get the vitamins and the enzymes and all of the things that you need to benefit from the juicing. And you don't want to drink it any later than I would say 24 to 48 hours because then you lose all of that nutrients in it. So definitely don't go buying off of a shelf. I love Earth Fare and Whole Foods and those kinds of places, they have juice bars and they'll juice it right in front of you. So that's really cool. The next point is to eliminate all sugar from your diet. That's number 4. Eliminate all sugar from your diet. Toss it. I know it sucks. It's hard, but what's worth it? Living a long, healthy life and healing your body from the cancer process and being on this healing journey 100% in, or cheating and allowing things to thrive in your body that you want to kill off. Number 5, the sweetener allowed is raw, unprocessed honey. However, stevia can also be used. Do not use Truvia, okay? Stevia, not Truvia. And so you can use raw honey and stevia, and that is a godsend for me. I use raw honey in my Budwig every day, and that helps. And also, it always helps to sweeten things up sometimes. So you want your stevia with you. The next point is keep your diet very low in saturated fats, but enjoy healthy poly and monounsaturated fats, such as those found in avocados and nuts and seeds. But just keep in mind that low-fat products are high in sugar. So if you did not know that, low-fat products are high in sugar, so you kind of want to stay away from all of that. The next thing is to eliminate animal fats and oils. You want to switch to, I've got avocado oil, I've got coconut oil, and grapeseed oil. Those are great oils to cook with. You do not want to cook with olive oil. Olive oil is very dangerous and actually releases a chemical when it's heated too much that produces cancer in your body. So olive oil is really only needed to be used for cold stuff. Drizzling it on cold salads, doing that kind of thing, Capri salads, different things like that. But it is not meant to be cooked with. And I did not know that. I was doing this wrong for a long time. So if you're going to cook on high heat, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil, olive oil, leave for cold stuff. You're going to the next point. Flavorings must be original extracts with no chemicals or dyes. Organic, 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 okay? Not natural. Things that say natural are not organic. They still have junk in them. So switch over to flavorings that are organic and be very mindful of buying stuff like that. The next thing is use sea salt or pink Himalayan salt only. White salt, a lot of sodium, bad for your body. We're trying to create an alkaline atmosphere, so sea salt and Himalayan salt only. The next thing is papaya can be eaten with each meal to help with digestion. I have not tried this yet, so I can't say it works, but I know a lot of people who do. And the very last thing is drink reverse osmosis water, spring water, or alkaline water. This is very important. Do not drink tap water. We're gonna have a whole video on that, but tap water actually has so many hundreds and hundreds of chemicals in it and causes cancer in our body. So we want to be very mindful of what kind of water we're drinking. Purified water, no. So yeah, be very mindful of that. So foods to avoid: processed sugars, low-fat foods, red meats, margarine, peanuts and peanut butter, salad dressings, and foods high in preservatives. So we have got kind of an idea right there of where we're going. I know it's a lot already. Tell me about it. I had to really digest a lot of this when I started this lifestyle, but I can tell you it gets a whole lot easier. So I want to just stick some stuff on the screen. Right here is the greens that you are allowed to have. Go ahead and screenshot it, crop it up, keep it for yourself. I know I'm gonna look crazy in your screenshots too, but that's okay. Screenshot this picture, crop it up. These are the greens that we are allowed. You're going to aim for 50% of greens on your plate, and that can be any combination of these alkaline greens and vegetables and herbs. And so you're going to make sure that you're doing this. I'm not going to go through all of them because you can, like I said, screenshot it, crop it, and read it on your own. But those are the greens that we are allowed. I'm going to go to protein. Here's the protein we are allowed. Screenshot it right here. We're aiming for 25% of your plate to have plant-based protein and or preferred sources of animal protein such as fish. So like I said, we don't do red meat, we don't do pork, very high in acid. We want to stay away from that. We're creating an alkaline atmosphere in our body so cancer can't thrive. So these are the fish you are allowed, and they did tell me you can have the occasional organic hormone antibiotic free chicken, but you have to cut the acid by adding 2 to 3 times more heavy green vegetables so that you can stay in the alkaline environment in your body. And then they give you all kinds of protein, other protein options here, such as black beans, chickpeas, lima beans, all of that kind of stuff. Next screenshot, if you are ready for this, we are going to look at grains and fruits. So here's our grains and fruits. We're going to aim for 25% on your plate, and we're going to make sure they are non-GMO, organic, whole grains and starchy vegetables. So you're always gonna wanna look, once again, for that word organic and non-GMO. If it's organic, it's non-GMO. It will say it on the package. So if it doesn't say non-GMO, it's not organic. So you can definitely do these proteins right here, which are awesome. Chia is awesome. Brown rice. You can do sprouted bread. Ezekiel bread is sprouted bread, and it's really yummy. There's also another bread for gluten-free because Ezekiel bread's not gluten-free. I will put the name here because I forget it, but there's this bread that is sprouted bread, and it is gluten-free, and then you can go through and look at the rest of the things there. This is a screenshot, healthy fats and sweeteners that you can use: avocado oil, olive oil, coconut oil, all the things. So screenshot that for yourself. And then last but not least, I want to give you essential pantry items. So take another screenshot and take a look over all these. I know I'm going through them fast right now because I've already given you so much information and this video is so long, but I just think it's good to hit on diet first. So screenshot all of these things, crop it on your phone, read over it, enjoy it, start filling your pantry with better options that are gonna keep you in an alkaline environment so that your body can thrive and cancer can die. And go through these things that I've given you: your greens, your protein, your grains and fruits, your healthy fats and sweeteners, your essential pantry items. And then last but not least, here is a list of foods allowed. So look through these, screenshot it, and make sure that you are just maintaining the best environment for your body to thrive. Go get you this book and go get you this book. The links are down below in the description. I hope that this gave you some ideas. I have a grocery haul coming in the next couple days. I will post it so you can kind of see what my food looks like for the week. And I'm actually going to also be posting a Budwig introduction video this week as well, and talk about what this recipe is, how it can help you benefit, how it heals cancer, and all of the things. So I hope that this was a great start to the holistic journey for you. Like I said, this is an overview of diet, and I'm learning things every single day. So I'm going to be sharing recipes and more tips and tricks coming with diet and all of that stuff. This is just an overview to get you started. If you're liking these videos and you're really enjoying this holistic journey, please give me a thumbs up down below. Follow me, subscribe. That way I can know you're enjoying the content. Share it with somebody, tag somebody. I'm praying for y'all. And remember that healing is yours. It was already done on the cross. It's not something you're waiting for. It's something you have. And it's our job as well to cultivate an atmosphere for healing to take place. So I love y'all, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.